Hey guys, welcome to another Ikigai podcast. It is episode 24, which marks the second year of doing this for every month consistently, and we're back to our digital selves. And of course, I'm always here with.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Brian.
And hi, me on. How are you guys?
I'm doing good,
Uh,
but
yeah,
I don't
we're
know
doing
about the
we're doing
viewers.
it. Yeah.
Comment down
Hope
below how
everyone's
you guys
doing
are
okay.
feeling. Also, that I think commenting helps, traffic and whatever. Like,
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
So I
yeah.
say
hope
like on the
everyone's
count.
yeah.
So everyone just comment hi in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube, of course. But sorry, I was just looking at my other screen. But yeah, we are in our digital selves instead of a actual place because one, Ryan's working, so we can't really go to his house, and two, we're actually kind of busy. We all have midterms coming up. Well, me and Un have midterms coming up, and
Yeah.
yeah, and we just thought it would just be easier just to go back to this. We were gonna plan something, but again, midterms happened as well, so a lot of stuff occurring.
Yeah.
That's whatever. We just won't talk
Yeah.
about
We
my English today.
we do we do hope to make it up, I guess, for our future content though. We're very excited for what's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we do have. There should be something coming up with next month, November. Yes, there should be.
Mm.
I'm not
Or
aware of this.
Yeah,
what? Wait,
wait.
come on, guys. What really?
No, no, no. Okay, here's the thing. The only thing I
What?
remember is I set a deadline for December. And that
Yeah.
deadline is
No, no,
for
no,
writing
no. This is
only.
this is something
Yeah.
completely different. This is our Thanksgiving special.
Oh, you meant for the podcast.
Oh.
I thought.
Well, podcast special in a way. I
Yeah.
talked about it.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that.
okay,
Yes.
there we
Yes. Yes.
go.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Because Brian said we're gonna pay it back, and so I thought that's what he was referring to.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yes, we will pay it back with that one too. Yes.
Oh my god.
But
By
yeah.
the way, it's you can just leave me out the entire time I'm talking.
Yeah. But
What's up, Kevin?
yeah. So we do have, as you can hear, we do have things planned for not really December, but for at least 2023.
Mhm.
I have a lot of things that we want to work on. Um and the only promise that I can clearly make is that everyone will have something, or will have something interesting to look at
Mm-hmm.
by the end of the summer of 2023. That
Yeah.
is the hard deadline that I can give. We might be able to finish things early.
Yeah.
And it depends on how I want to schedule something else that we're also doing. Whether to do it weekly, before or after, stuff like that. But it is really really hype. Actually, you might get something in August. That's how I'm playing things. I haven't talked to these guys about it, so again, it's up in the air. But
Yeah.
yeah, and also,
Mm-hmm.
Un got a base.
I
Yeah.
didn't think we were gonna make this part of the conversation.
I
I was
mean, we
just
might
met
as well. I mean, it's a fun story, isn't it? That I wasn't a part of.
that.
Loser.
Okay, so I've been looking at bases for forever. Here, let me like undeafen really quickly. The quality might be bad, so warning to those out there. Do you guys hear
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you hear? Okay, so I mean, you guys recognize this, might recognize.
It sounds so weak.
Yeah.
Something really bad.
Yeah. Maybe we can get some like IRL footage of like on playing with the bass or something. But
Okay, well, basically, I've been looking at bases for forever because my main instrument is piano and violin, but I was like, yo, I kind of want to pick up something like that I
The
can
base.
use a fret with. Fuck, and I'm like, "Hey, basses, they look kind of cool. They're always like grooving and stuff." And
yeah.
a couple months, just looking at basses, and I finally got a decent deal. I went out to a local guitar center with two of my friends, and we tried out some basses there. They recommended some stuff. We did spend like 3 hours there.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's
not
actually
not
though.
just the bass guitar. We just went around every single section, especially the acoustic section, because there was a mandolin and banjo in there. We just messed around with it.
Ooh, yeah.
Did Ryan
Um,
go with you, by the way, or are these two different other people?
No, these are, one of them, Sebastian. The other one is a friend at school.
Ooh,
Uh,
fun.
but then there's this guy I saw on Craigslist, and I was like, "Hey, yo,
Hey yo.
you got the space, right?" And I looked online elsewhere, and it was on eBay for like, what is it? It was on eBay for cheaper than it was for him, and I was like, "Hey, I can come with cash if you can match this." And he's like, "Okay, I'm moving, sure." So then I hit my boy Kevin. I'm like, "Hey, yo, Kevin, you want to come with me just in case this guy like pulls a knife on me and robs me or something?"
I was like,
And then he's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, why not?" And then we went there and we went
And,
to the place we met up, and we kind of waited for like 20 minutes over.
yeah.
Um, like we got there like 15 minutes early, and he said, "Oh, I'll be there at 7," and it was like 7:20, and I was looking at my clock, kind
bruh.
of like, "Oh man." We kind of look suspicious now. We've been loitering here for the past 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, we got
But
out of the car and I started reading
I
manga
can't.
too.
I got what is it? I got the email. He's like, "Oh shoot, my bad. I'm coming up with the base," and then some dude comes out with the base. I'm like, "All right, transaction, shake hand. Don't
And
turn
then
my
you got
back."
hospitalized.
Yep.
Yeah, basically. So I don't turn my back to him just in case he pulls a quick one on me, knock me out, take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
back.
Hmm.
And Kevin and I went and got some hot chicken and died. So
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah.
it was good
Yeah,
though.
no, and now I have a bass, so I'm just teaching myself the bass, and it's pretty sick.
Mm, that's our music man right there.
I mean, I learned like one song bass line because it's a really easy one. It's the one Vondi. Like
Oh.
OP. The one goes da ba 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 ba.
Oh,
Oh,
That
yeah,
one.
yeah.
The
Right,
bass was
okay,
very
yeah, yeah, yeah.
simple in that it just repeats over and over. So I'm like, oh sure, I'll play.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, right.
So if you
Yeah.
guys hear
I
bass in some songs that we use or that uncomposed, that's why.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Un also got something really cool as well, like recently, right?
You guys are outing me right now. Like,
What you
We're
mean?
hey, we're because it's cool, man.
I'm
no,
sorry
I
that
just
we
look like
like you.
no, I just look like a big spender now. I'm really not. So Spitfire had a 50% off sale, which they never usually do for
Uh,
like sound library, and I'm like, oh shoot, okay. And I yoinked two of them, and Brian and Kevin really likes one of them called the Epic Choir, and I'm looking forward to using that because I don't really have any good, like, decent choir library, so this one was a relatively affordable library. Like,
mm,
it was like $15. The
yeah.
Spitfire is actually decent about that, where they have originals with pretty good samples and for a
Hmm.
really affordable prices. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
Mm.
But and
So
then
That's
there
good
was
to
the expensive purchase, which was
know.
a set of solo string, which some people would be like, "Oh, why would you spend that much money on solo string?" Um, they just sound good, man. And I needed and I needed solo strings in my library.
Mm,
The
yeah,
thing is, musicians would understand why I'm buying these things, or like what people who deal with it. Other
yeah,
people might not because there's such thing as buying loops and stuff, and this is not what loops is. I'm basically buying a virtual instrument that I can in my DAW. So
yeah.
it's copium right now. I would say it's worth it, but it's not worth it until I make back the commitment I made to it. So
right.
True. Pause champ on
Mhm.
music when?
when I stop taking IT classes.
Oh
Well,
man, they sound painful, bro.
Well,
Oh,
Un has
yeah.
been suffering. I have also been suffering.
why?
In a lesser extent. Because
Huh?
so basically in the film program I'm in, we basically get these listservs. Or like we're automatically sent to a listserv that like has like, here's this is what's happening, blah blah blah. And occasionally there's like, hey, we need an editor, right? And that's when I come in and I say, I'm an editor and I want to work for money. Yeah. Um, However, I got a recent email. I'll read it out to you. I'm not gonna dox the name, of course, but it's like,
Yeah.
"Hi Kevin, thank you for your interest in being an editor for this project. Could you please send me a reel of some projects you edited in the past? Thank you." And then sign their name. Problem. We have 24 podcasts. Along with that, I have MVs that I've worked on, and that's about all the professional, quote unquote, professional work I've ever done.
Mm.
So it ain't looking good for me, boys. It ain't looking good.
I mean, you could be real and upfront with them and be like, haha, I have no experience, but, well, like, share what you have done and be like, I understand that maybe I won't be able to get this role, but can there be anything else
Yeah.
that I can fit in? Because
Yeah.
you just need to get that foot in the door. That's
Yeah,
really
exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying.
right.
I'm trying my best.
What's it? I'm hoping that you're a lot luckier than me. It can't. I mean, considering it's like at your school, right? It can't be worse than like people who actually try to like hire out there. Because okay, just small
Yeah.
stuff I'm personally going through. No one wants no one. If you don't have a single bit of experience, like professionally in the job world, at least from what I've seen, when it comes to film, they will not hire you. They will
Exactly.
say, "Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you." It's like, and they'll like dress it up. It's like, oh, it's like we were hoping for more experience from you, and you have to just sit there and think, but that was the whole point of me signing up for the what the fuck.
Yep.
So yeah,
Mhm.
and it's
Go
so
into the job
painful.
world, yeah.
Yeah, the job world sucks, bro.
Hey,
Hang
but
in
I
there, man. You'll get one. I know for
I
sure.
hope so. I hope so.
for more copium, that just means that we have to work on YouTube a little bit more and
Oh,
create content.
absolutely. And
And
speaking
speaking of that, I'm gonna shill, just like the shilling. Funny reference.
Yeah.
But again, we are very close to actually monetizing our channel, so that is super super hype. And if you guys are listening to this podcast and actually, find this somewhat enjoyable, please share it with friends and family or whatever, or leave a like or comment or anything really, because
Yeah.
that helps us really create more and better content. Because again, you are actually funding us by pressing one button. It's insane.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
like you are paying me, Brian, and Un's future and dinner and lunch and breakfast and everything else in between.
Yeah.
So
And you guys don't have to lift a finger. Okay, you press a button, but that's it. You
yeah.
don't have to like pay us at all.
Wait,
It's just
are we
single
going
button.
along the lines of the people that say, like,
I mean, it's
oh,
true though. Like
yeah, I
legit,
mean,
like genuinely, it's
Well,
true.
here's the difference between them and us. We are not even monetized yet. They are.
True.
So
Mhm.
this actually helps us a lot more because this gets us to the step of monetization and creating good content where we don't have to ask people to subscribe, right?
Yeah.
And of course, like this is again, I'm not saying this to be like, oh, we're gonna make so good content. It's really we need money because money incentivizes us to actually work harder. That's just how life usually goes.
Right.
I wouldn't say it's the only thing.
Well, of course,
But
of course, there's like deeper, but like
it basically, what is it? It helps us get where we want to a lot more.
yeah. I mean, here's an easy way to look at it, right? Like, why would I professionally take time out of my day to do something that won't like make me money or anything else, right?
Yeah.
And that's basically what this channel is. This is just more of a hobby that we want to be a job, but there is no, we don't gain anything, and we can't improve much if we don't have like a reason
Yeah.
to.
Right.
Obviously, like our other projects that we're working on, we want to really make it high quality or whatever, but money gives us a little more incentive to be like very strict on deadlines and make it feel like a job.
Yeah.
But anyways, you guys don't need to hear really much about that stuff,
Mhm.
but that is
Yeah.
the reality of it. How I see it, of course,
Yeah.
people might see it differently, but again, this podcast is less about like yay, we love making films, and more of a kind of down to earth and how we feel about things, because I think that's also interesting, and especially for like
Yeah.
new filmmakers who watch this, and and like if we do become big, right, it's a good thing to watch
Yeah.
back and be like, oh, they didn't start all
Fine and
all
dandy. And
yeah.
like you could see like the number, like you could see it on like a graph essentially, right? Where it's like, okay, they made this video and this video and this video and this video and they
Why-
still haven't gotten much. It's like
why is the
it's
girl
that
on
process.
cancer? Why is the girl on cancer video?
Why is this the only video that is popular? And it's just a Girls on Panzer
For
video.
me personally, I'm doing stuff for the channel just because I want to enjoy doing music, but money, what is it for me personally? Because in music, oh god, everything is so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. But
It'd be
it is
like
what it
that.
is. I do
Yeah.
it because I like to do it. For
Yeah.
me personally, doing what I enjoy comes first, but then money does make it a lot easier to do what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel, except for me, I need content to edit, and
Yeah.
cuz again, like I need content to edit. So, having good fun
Mhm.
content, in order to have
Yeah.
really really cool content to edit, I need to up quality, and obviously that also requires some sort of money investment into it anyways. Of course,
Yeah.
we can talk all, like, if I can, but bottom line is, I'm poor, I don't have a job, Brian doesn't have a job, Un has a job, but in order for us to really feel satisfied with what we're doing, or not satisfied, that's actually a terrible word for it.
Yeah.
No, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
but I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
In
Like
order for us to be like,
feel
like,
secure, maybe?
to one, feel secure, but also like feel okay, like spending money for some, like a camera or like commissions or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
nice to have a job, and yeah, basically I want to make YouTube a job, so monetizing is the first step for it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna
It's-
lie about that. I mean, that's
Yeah, I mean, it's just the reality of our situation, there's no shame in that truth, I don't think, as long as it's like laid flat out like that, right?
yeah. I mean, again, like I'd love to build a set for the podcast, but again, it's
Yeah.
very difficult.
Mhm.
Especially like, oh, we should maybe buy a green screen or buy soundproofing, but like,
Yeah.
But anyways, enough about the grim,
The grim reality of
money.
yeah,
Yay.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
logistics of everything.
Yeah.
we were definitely very starry-eyed when we first started this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we still are though. Let's be real here.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay,
but-
here's the thing, right? I still
Yeah.
believe that you don't need money to start off, but you should at least be gaining something while, doing
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, I think you don't need money to start off, but you need to like end it off with like some sort of result. In this case, like money, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's the kind of idea behind it.
Yeah, because we also have to live, eat, and spend money frivolously.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I want to do. Smile.
Yep. Yeah. True.
But yeah, I mean, the funny thing is that, like, again, like Here's living proof that you don't need money to start off with. Well, not really, but like Brian's Girls and Panzer video, that is the best video, and that has $0 worth of investment in it.
Yeah, like oh, it's so interesting because I mean, okay, if you really nitpick, yes, but I wouldn't really call those investments. More of just being able to pick something up and use it, like use what I already have, like the Girls and Panzer video game and all this, all like the random props or stuff I used in the video. But like yeah, like for example, World of Tanks was free game. It relates to Girls and Panzer, perfect. Pulled some footage from off of like the internet, and then
Boom, bam, boom.
yeah, I mean that, boom, yeah, video made. It's all about the heart and the your creativity and the kind of message you want to reach out to other people, and of course, um, trying to get the ball rolling, aka on Reddit.
Thank you.
Still will not forget that's how essentially our video got the ball rolling.
Okay.
It's kind of
mean,
insane.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I hate marketing, but it is so OP, dude. It is
exactly
OP.
true.
I mean, if you really think about it, algorithm really controls a lot. Like how I have a lot of YouTubers. I love their content, but when I look at their what is it? Their thumbnails and things, like for example, Rod in Japan, like he makes like documentary like quality videos about Japan all the time. It's insane, like the work he goes. But then his videos, thumbnail would be him like with his mouth open, pointing at a pool, like, "Oh, we rented $300,000 house," and he does it because he needs that. It's the algorithm.
Yeah. I mean that's why I named
also,
my Mama Haha video the way I did, and with the thumbnail, like put it in F tier. Oh, is it actually most hated anime season? I really want to be like, I love Mama Haha. Here's why, and then the fucking picture of Mama Haha. That's it.
That's clickbaiting. It's enough. It's all part of that idea of marketing and algorithms and stuff like that.
And just like, especially if you're like a small little YouTuber like we are, like marketing does so much more than you think it does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goddamn Reddit karma. But yeah, it's you wake up every day and you're like, huh, what's happened to the YouTube? Never mind, don't want to look at that shit. I mean, honestly, I used to be in that cycle, but then I just given up.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Now I'm just like, I kind of want to just work on what I like instead of having to worry about numbers. But yeah, I mean,
numbers can really get through your head. That's why it's like,
oh, absolutely,
it's insane. That's the whole point of social media, is seeing that number go up.
Yeah, true.
L plus
it's
ratio.
It's that it plays on that like simple kind of like reward kind of incentive, right?
Yeah.
From what I remember, at least from the very little I remember from my social media class that I took a while back. But yeah.
I mean, I totally believe that. It just sucks that like obviously like even like with Brian's streams, right? Like obviously it's not going anywhere, but like that's not to like flame or anything, but like that's just how it goes, like it sucks.
I mean, it's also like I'm mostly the idea behind the streams to like get it up. It's just so I have something, right, that I could possibly use in the future or something.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Because just like throwing an example, right? Say the Girls on Panzer video. Say if I was like streaming World of Tanks, I could just pull like World of Tanks footage for like a new video, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like that idea ish, where it's like,
yeah,
yes, I'm doing it for fun. Yes, I'm doing it because I'm hoping for an audience to watch and just chill and have fun. But there's also that other incentive of like, I have footage, I have stuff to use, and there are things I can talk about or learn about, or maybe like review, like not review as in like a review of a video game, but like review old games I used to play, as in like the study connotation of review, I guess, right?
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, got you.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, I had something to say about streaming, but it's like, yeah, I've completely forgot. So I will just skip over that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, it is hard. I mean,
yeah, it is. It absolutely
as
is.
much as like I have an easy college schedule, it's like it just kind of sucks sometimes, you know?
I believe it.
Like
Yeah.
college itself is not sucking, but like it is life sucking, you know?
Yeah. 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 That sounds
Um
about right. At least from my point of view as well when it comes to college.
yeah, but it is also like I also don't like where the channel is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's at a good spot, don't get me wrong. But for me personally, like I will want to see more like
More. Mm-hmm.
other than like a podcast episode every month, right? Like I kind of
Yeah.
want,
Which, yeah, yeah.
We
but
really.
it's hard,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, there is a reason. Like, there is a reason why I kind of like. I wouldn't say quit, but just been unable to do the daily streams or like keep a consistent schedule with my streaming. It's just fucking hard. It like shit gets in the way constantly, or like
yeah,
or it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's just things
yeah,
happen and
like
it sucks.
it's of course we're not saying it's hard in comparison to like actual jobs.
Oh yeah,
No,
absolutely not. I hope
it's
that's not
just
what. Yeah,
it's just hard for us weaklings
yeah,
and privileged
hmm
peoples, you know.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
like again, like I think that like film and entertainment is the fucking coolest shit, right? And I've chosen
hmm
that path. And if I get
Yeah.
a job in it, I will be the most happy person out of anybody. But like
hmm
getting there is fucking annoying, and that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Is that it's just
Yeah.
annoying,
I
you
think
know?
I think it's super funny because it's like I think about it because not to like flame the fans of like science versus art because it's dumb and stupid and should really go hand in hand. But it's like I look at say like medical students or like people who go into law or stuff like that, like fields that like on are more beneficial physically and
To
to like
society.
to society, yeah. And they go through a hard time, right? Like obviously Un's going through like IT stuff, and yeah, that's important. Should be important,
I might
and
become a
it's so
corporate
hard.
dog, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, but and then it's like I like to think at least that's just like my personal take on it or my personal viewpoint. It's easier to get a job, but it's harder to like learn and go through the education process because it's just so much getting thrown at you. Whereas in like art classes, yes, there's a lot that gets thrown at you, but arguably it's like a bit more easier. But it's so fucking hard to land something that will keep you on your feet as like an adult. You
Yeah,
know?
Yeah,
like
and feel like for art, it's a lot harder to what is it?
to get the job.
Prepare
Yeah.
yourself going out of
Yeah, yeah,
school,
yeah,
hmm
yeah.
Yeah.
especially because it's in the arts. Thing is within arts, like you
Yeah.
hear about like child geniuses and like sometimes like, oh, this child is in college studying mechanical engineering. You hear that sometimes, but a lot of times when I think of prodigies, you hear about it in like music, art, and then I feel like
Mm.
the expectation of like, oh, you're gonna, well, okay, I'm not try not to generalize, but
Yeah,
there's
right.
a lot of people out there that's like, oh, why are you doing art? You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
Yeah.
attitude.
hmm
Maybe it's just some people who's good at it, but I feel like while
Yeah.
there's always a balance to it where I feel like one may be harder than the other in certain ways. Each one of
Right,
them
exactly. Yeah.
brings something to the table.
Hmm.
And
hmm
we can argue, we can discuss this like all day long because this is a lot more
It's
complex
so nuanced. Yeah,
than
it's
just
very nuanced.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing that sucks about this podcast is that we talk about some boring ass stuff. And
Yeah.
hey, we hear you. We hear you guys.
Yeah,
But
it's
hey,
just kind of hard
fuck
to
you
yeah.
guys too.
It's
I
just
would
kind
be
of hard to
surprised.
pivot to
Yeah.
anything that is like interesting because I think it's like we're a little scared of like what if it's like it turns out boring or if it's like we overpower the conversation. I think right.
Yeah,
Or if
like,
Or it's
something.
like
and I don't
because
know
like
what like people want to hear about in like the industry, or not the industry, but it's like in the eyes of like our viewers, right? Like what
yeah,
is interesting, and that's also an
true.
issue.
We don't. Yeah, we really don't really know our audience, do we? I guess, right? I mean, not
No,
that there really is a huge one,
we
but
don't
it's
have
like,
a community to discuss this with, really.
yeah,
We
which
So
thought about
is
making a
yeah,
Discord though. We did think about that, but I mean,
yeah. And I'm more and more considering it, but at the
but
moment,
like I
it's kind
don't
of a thing
think
that's
like
off
a
the
dead
table.
Discord is a good Discord anyways.
Yeah, true, true. There's also that.
exactly.
So, you know,
Hmm.
there's that.
Because like I'm just remembering, right? Like last night, Kevin and I had like a pretty cool conversation about like Japanese film, and I imagine that might be a really cool topic. But it's like, how do you even start? Where do you even begin, right? Or
Hmm.
it's like stuff like that, or like just random little things. Because like Kevin and I and we talk about a lot of things off the podcast, which sometimes is regrettable because it's like really interesting in the moment, and then we just
Like,
come and
dang, we should
then
have recorded that.
Yeah. Well,
yeah
here's the thing, and here's the problem with how we record podcasts, and it's that
yeah
usually this is my assumption actually, but like I think people actually record podcasts like that are like 2-3 hours long, right?
yeah.
But they
That's
actually
true.
cut it down. I think this is the same thing that well, what's his name? He used to work for Smash. Anthony Palit.
Oh, Padilla, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
I think yeah.
Like
The
he has interviews, and I think he said this once, but like they're usually hours long, but he cuts them down to
Mm,
like very short pieces, and like
right.
and that's how it should be, right, for the podcast, because like we're not gonna start off very strong into like a good
Mm,
conversation, but we're gonna
hmm.
like slowly ease into it, right?
Right. That's true.
Because like it's usually a warm up that we need, but we don't record that. We record it in one shot, 1 hour,
Yeah. No, and mostly unedited if it's like if nothing is like leaked.
and usually very late.
Yeah.
So it's yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
I guess we're like getting to learn that now. I guess with
yeah,
all this,
for sure, yeah,
it's
man.
but like, are we gonna do anything about it though? Is like the main
yeah.
thing,
Right.
or can we
True.
even do anything about it?
Right. And
Regarding our
does that change
time.
anything?
Yep.
Will that really change anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I
the
mean,
answer
that's just
varies.
how you actually have to think about content sometimes, and that
Yeah,
just
and
really
how you have
sucks.
to navigate the platform and everything,
Yeah.
right?
And sometimes, like, this pisses me off. Some people just don't think about it, and they just do so well. And those people are
Oh
talented,
my
dude.
god.
Those guys are
Yeah.
just
Oh.
good,
Hmm.
and that pisses me off. I wish I was good,
Dude,
but
I have to sit
Uh,
here and just think, man, these guys are so fucking cool. They are like 2 years younger than me. What the fuck am I doing?
yeah, it's like fucking Tommy, and it's my fucking. I think he's like a year younger, a year older than me, but he's
Yeah.
fucking grinding, dude. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how did you do that?
Yeah. Uh
And now
it
look at
is,
him. He's fucking friends with fucking big shots. And I'm just like,
yeah.
bro, I could not even.
Yeah.
yeah, it is very respectable, honestly, at that age.
Yeah, definitely.
Good on him. Good on him. Ooh.
Tongue. But
Why you got some pain?
god damn it,
Because
dude.
we don't have that success.
It'll come. It'll come.
Hopefully, yeah. I
Copium,
mean,
copium.
yeah, copium.
This episode is titled Copium, brought to you by our supplier
Yeah,
of
it's kind
copium.
of sad. Like in a way, it's kind of sad that we can't really like talk anything like too celebratory because there's not really much to I guess celebrate. It's just we just been doing like we just been on the grind constantly, right? And
Not even
like
constantly, on and off,
yeah,
TBH, but
true.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
life getting in the way, all of that. But hey, I mean,
I mean, we're still alive, so you know that's something to account for.
I mean that's a dub. That is a
wow,
dub.
alive in this world for 2 years doing that. Also, I might do a makeover for the brand, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know about the name. That's something that's gonna rest on all three of us agreeing on. But if we want to stick with it, then I am definitely changing up the logo.
Okay,
Hmm.
yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, I would like to say I agree, but like, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. First of all, but also
Yeah.
like, I want to see what we change it to. You know,
Right.
because that is one thing. If it's if it somehow ends up worse,
Logo?
yeah, that'd be funny.
Well, for me personally, what I'm probably gonna do is simplify the logo and make it more recognizable.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Like I like
Yeah.
our
Where
logo, but it's a bit too complex for
it
us to
is,
do
yeah, it's not very recognizable. We need to simplify it.
Just
Oh
a
no,
circle.
Spotify becomes a Wi-Fi bar. No.
It's just Duncan, baby.
And it just becomes, what is it? You take away each one on the bar, it's just a dot. Everything just simplifies to a dot. In the future, all the phones, all the apps going to be a dot, and you're going to be like,
Yo, let me hop on Twitter. It's just a fucking. Which one is it?
let me hop on Twitter, and then you hop on like the news station instead.
God damn it!
And it's not where I get my news.
No, in the end, you just have to read.
Yeah.
Imagine reading, am I right? But yeah,
Yeah, no, you're gonna brush over that.
Yeah.
but I do think we are in due for a makeover.
Yeah. Or
Dream.
like some kind of drastic change. Like something to break the status quo, right?
Because
That we're
copium.
finding ourselves. Yeah.
You never know, though. Maybe we become
Yeah.
so cool. Oh my god. Maybe we should just be VTubers.
Maybe.
And that's unironically
We
something that we have talked about.
yeah, I mean the roadblock is of course just getting the model, that's the thing. Which is like
True.
crazy expensive, just like looking at the prices. Like in the like respect to the people who fucking do it though, because I know it's hard.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
What?
Yeah. What?
I was laughing at Brian.
No, I just did not register any of that.
Oh,
What is
We
expensive?
VTuber models and the
Oh,
ratings.
well, we're getting PNG soon.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Whoa, leaked.
Oh, they don't know what it looks like, so it's okay.
Yeah, and come on, Kevin, we got like what 5 viewers and
Shut up. Hey, our last podcast got 34. Hey, yo.
fair
Wait,
enough.
ain't
Yeah.
no way, ain't no way.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
no, we
Ain't no
did.
way. You fucking no. Shut. You just said that.
Every time I look at it for like a week, I see like 5 views, and I'm like, man, I'm like 10 of them.
Oh, I mean, I think our like the stuff that we tried new stuff on has definitely gotten like more views, which is really cool.
And then the occasional, hey, can you make more Girls on Panzer video come up? And then you just look at Brian like,
No.
Those are getting rare.
It's not. Hey, can you make a new video? It's hey, I like this video.
Yeah. True.
Then we just cope.
and
Yep.
you go,
Hey, let's see what our most popular video is on this podcast. Okay, not we know what it is. I bet like I bet oh my god. Oh wow, it's the podcast dealing with the girls on Panzer. No way.
Is it actually? No shot.
Yeah, after Ryan's fucking
Oh wow, it
short.
is. Yeah,
Wait, what?
327 views. Holy shit.
yeah,
Wait,
you
what?
know,
The our most popular podcast is the one where we briefly talk about Girls and Panzer for like 5 seconds.
Yep.
It's
And then
the
the
one
next
that
one-
we made on New Year's.
And the next one is the episode 2 of our podcast. Oh man,
Episode
we
2,
got
yeah.
gapped.
Episode 2 was crazy.
We're getting gapped for our own podcast. How is this happening? There ain't
Oh,
no
man.
way. Ain't no way.
No way, look at that downfall of views. Everyone hopped on the train of like, ooh, Ikigai podcast, our Gup success. And then like, ooh, Project
Hey,
Lamb episode
okay, at
1.
least we're getting like 100 views in like the other ones, okay? It would be different
Yeah.
if it was like 38k and then like 10 minutes.
5 of them are mine. Thank you.
Oh man.
Hey, yo.
Hey, at least your Mama Ha video is almost breaking 100. That's cool.
Yeah, I should have made it shorter.
It's okay. Yeah, but
Honestly,
I
I
think it's a
think
good
people.
video. So still.
I think it's a good video, but who the fuck would watch 44 minutes of Mamaha? If you know that plot line,
Yeah.
sheesh!
Yeah, that
Oh,
is-
hey, yo, hey. Sorry, you guys shut the fuck up. Hey, for my Mama Haha fans out there, sheesh, I cannot believe that they actually adapted all the way to my favorite part. I don't, hey, fuck you guys if you hate that part because I know it's controversial as fuck, but I just, I
Oh,
just left.
Un is dying. I think.
No, I just have to leave.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
God damn it, now I have to edit that shit.
No, you don't. Leave it in.
No, it's not that. It's okay. So for you guys don't know, I have a thing that so how we do the online thing is that we're linked to a Discord call. In the Discord call, we have these profile pictures that you can see right now, and they light up, and that's how it works, right? But whenever one of us leaves the call, our icon disappears, right?
Yeah.
And it will only show the OBS background, which is what we have here. But the thing with the OBS background is that I had to line it up. And so in order to line it up, I had our old PFPs in the back.
Oh, right.
And so when Un left, it showed his old PFP as a Subaru.
I think that's fine. Leave it in.
Nah.
I mean, my profile on Discord right now is also Subaru.
I mean, you guys will probably know the PFP because if you look at the fucking first podcast, it's literally that PFP in the background.
Yeah.
I just feel bad. I don't want to be like people be like, "Hey, that's my art. You guys stole it. And you guys didn't reference it." Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Right.
Because I don't even know
that's
where it's
what-
even from. TBH.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I did my Hina one from girls band party because
Mine's
that's
just
an image
Chico,
from
okay.
a comic.
The Japanese won't see it ever, right, guys? Right, guys? Copium, copium.
Copium.
Anyways,
Of course.
support creators. End of story. End of story. But on another note, what was I talking about? Oh, Mama Haha.
Mama Haha, yeah.
Hey, if you guys don't like that scene, sure, whatever. But ooh, it's so good. I haven't watched the anime, so I don't know. I just been spoiled that is the ending. But whoo, that was my favorite volume to read. Favorite volume to read. I can't wait to fucking binge it. Just like how we'll binge Licorice Recoil, Summertime Render, and somehow one day finish Spy X Family with our friends. But that won't ever happen. Season 2 is already out. Anyways, you guys want to talk about something?
Oh, don't mind me just liking every single comment so far.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'm liking all of them, even the ones that might not be completely positive. I'm just liking them.
Not completely poggers. Don't. You did not
Positive, not poggers.
I thought you said poggers.
I'm not
You said
gonna.
positive.
Dude, I'm never gonna let you live it down where you Twitch emote in real life, dude.
I did not Twitch emote in real life. I do not know what you're talking about.
You were not that Twitch emote, but Twitch chat. You were like at on, and I'm like, what?
I did not ever say that. Just saying, he is gaslighting me.
I remember that.
I would never say such a thing. Maybe in a vlog one day you guys will find out, but you guys will never have evidence.
I'm gonna find evidence for you guys. Don't worry about it.
No.
Oh dear.
Also, rip the vlogs, man. I want to do more vlogging, but like,
I
what
want to
is
do
there
more
to vlog?
vlogs too. I think they're fun. They're cool.
I mean, fall time is coming. There should be a lot of festival. Really? Oh, I don't have time.
That one.
Man, you outed yourself within like 2 minutes. How'd you do that?
Question mark. But anyways, on another note, you guys should go check out my Annie list. Smile. Just kidding. I'm looking at my Annie list right now. Mainly because Licorice Recoil. We should really watch that.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot in the podcast before last. And
the
yeah,
one
it's kind
before
of
that too.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, I don't even. We touched, right? We
I
touched
think
on
we
it.
touched on it. Like,
We touched on it like a little bit twice, but anyways.
okay, yeah, fair enough, I guess. But yeah, it's just kind of it's so sad that we can't talk more about it because we know like it's a good show. Like
We haven't watched it.
obviously we haven't like we've only watched the first 3 episodes
I
and
also
I haven't
know
watched
that,
any of it.
yeah. I also know that the new series for Cyberpunk Edge Runner is really good.
Yeah, that's
apparently.
what
I
I've
heard
heard
about
too.
that too. My what's it? An old friend of mine, an old high school friend of mine, literally DM'd me and said, "Yo, have you watched Edge Runner yet?" And I'm like, no, I haven't. I've heard about it though. And he was
I
like, "You
know
need to watch
Ryan
it." I'm
watched
like,
it.
oh, okay.
It's like the Edge Runner right now. Like how Arcane was on Netflix and people like that a lot.
Yeah, right.
It's like their own thing right now. So I am very interested in it. We'll probably
Wait,
try to binge it
Yeah,
along with
it
everything
sounds
else.
interesting.
wait, Arcane, like League of Legends Arcane, or are we talking about
Well,
something else
because
here?
Arcane was really big and it released on Netflix, right?
League of Legends Arcane? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah. League of
Okay,
Legends Arcane.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I just heard Brian agree, and I was like, this guy knows about Arcane.
No, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think it's anyone who hasn't been on like YouTube or like anything hasn't
Well,
heard
I
of
don't
Arcane.
know, man.
Arcane was like the biggest thing for like a week.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually true.
There were ads fucking everywhere about it. It's kind of hard to miss. Props on the
Anime.
marketing team right there.
Teach us marketing, please.
Hashtag teachers marketing. Pause champ.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean, second anniversary, nothing much to have
Report
by
on.
you guys. But we are working. We are tucking our heads down and gonna continue grinding until we have something to show you
Yeah,
guys. Well,
I mean, I might do have something to show. I will say. I mean, what's it? I recently entered some contests. I'm probably not going to win any of them, so I could just share those stories. I'm pretty proud of them. So
but in what format? No one wants to fucking
I don't
watch
know.
a fucking blank screen and a story being told.
Well, yeah, I know, but like if we somehow manage to find a medium for it, that'd be cool, right?
just do a
True.
video of
Yeah. Because what's it? I remember I feel so flattered because I really don't think I have an impressive voice at all. There was a comment who was like in the world building episode where I was like, "Yeah, you should read some audiobooks." I was like, "I really don't have that good of a voice, man. I don't know what to tell you."
Why did they say that to me? Sag emoji. I'm crying, bro.
But
Do
yeah,
you know how many
so I'm
anime
like,
videos
but
I've made?
if people like hearing me, tell stories, then it like that might be something to consider. But
You know what?
again, I want a proper medium for it.
You should just read my anime scripts now, Brian. Sag.
I
Nah.
could.
I mean, we could honestly just make a really bad like edited version. Like, if I were to describe it, I took when I took AP World back in high school.
Ah! Ah!
Ah!
Ah!
Oh yes, Kevin, you took the baby version.
True. True.
Hey, we're gonna leave the call and fuck those guys, right? Anyways, yeah.
Do you guys remember that Disney project we had?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I had Nepal, and one of our film was about a snow leopard and a cow who journeys up to meet the Yeti. That's the movie
Oh.
idea. And we had the way we edited it, we had a stock image of a mountain, a stock image of a Minecraft cow plushie,
Mm.
and a like T-posing snow leopard, and then we tracked the image going up the mountain. So honestly, I feel like bad but funny edits can go along with story.
Yeah. True. True. Yeah. I mean, what's it? It works for internet historian. Let's be real here.
But he's good at
Yeah,
editing.
but
Yeah,
he's good.
He's a god. He is a god tier editor. Yeah.
Here's the
Fair
difference.
play.
Bad editing can only look good in the hands of good editors.
True. True.
Well, that's actually not true if you've seen memes, but you know.
Yeah. Fair
Being
enough.
good at editing helps you edit bad in a good way.
Yeah, in a
Like,
deliberate way, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps you meme easier to like
Yeah.
take what you know and then make it bad but good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
But
that trumpet kid one where like you at least gotta know some Photoshop to make that video.
Yeah.
To stretch the fucking trumpet, you know, it still takes some skill.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
shall we end it off here?
I suppose so.
Happy second anniversary. Woo.
As you can tell, we're all dead inside. But
Yeah.
any closing words?
Thank you for those who have supported us throughout this 2 years. If anyone was there in the beginning, you're a real one. If anyone joined around this time or any time before, you're also a real one. Stay tuned. Dang, I sound like Papa John when he was like,
Bro, I was gonna get ready to kiss our viewers goodnight, but okay, man.
Oh no.
Okay, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't even know anymore.
Ikigai is the reason for being. And for some
There it is.
reason, we have left that awkward silence for you guys to listen to. Kevin went against his word and didn't give you guys a kiss. So there's that.
I'm
I'm
not
on.
gonna
I'm
kiss
signing off.
anyone anymore.
It's Brian signing out.
Mwah. Just kidding. I'm Kevin. I love to kiss.
No comment. Thank you guys for supporting us for the past 2 years. Take care, guys. Have a
Take
good
care.
one.
See ya, guys. Peace out.
Go to bed. Go to bed, losers. Come on.